Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and pitching here today, Charlie Morton.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gio Urshela. And here it comes. Strike one.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This to third, and it gets by him.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Mark Canham. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Urshela on at first, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. To third, and it kicks off the base. Bare hand grab, and he beats the throw. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw, you know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Riley Green. 3 for 9 of the series coming in.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get them going a little bit.
And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. On the run, throw to first. Arcia whips it to first, and that is a big first out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Two on, 1 out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies in plenty of time to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
That is the second baseman, Colt Keith.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
And he takes a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
0-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That misses. Now 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
On strikes, inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 1 and the Braves 0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. The pitch. This one in the air, right field, on the move. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And someone who's had success against this pitcher before, Orlando Arcia.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And there's a ball. The Braves down by a run here in the third and final game of the series. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one drifts inside. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And another ball.
3-2.
Austin Riley waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Popped up, settles underneath it, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Hard hit, right side. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And that one is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. In there at the knees. And that is strike 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. On the ground, Olson. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 95.
Here's the catcher, Eduardo Valencia. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
And that clips the inside corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And the 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Tigers are shut down there, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And the right-hander back to work. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And the 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Riley gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging in, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Here comes a pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. And he can't come up with it. This play doesn't cost him. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Tigers 1 and the Braves nothing. New inning getting started, and now the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Flaherty measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. Gio Urshela to the plate. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. And a good eye there. Righty to the plate. There's the strike. Up the middle, Albies tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark Canha digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one sliced foul. Bounce to the left side. Over to first. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. To the right side, Torkelson. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through. It just pours in on the hands.
Here's Jared Kelnick. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And another ball. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
And it's fouled away. The Braves trailing by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. And we're back onto the 4th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Morton back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Albies fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Colts Keith.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Two outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Harris ranges back. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Tigers lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 4th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The line of the pitch. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That right there is a ball that's got to be caught. I think he just took a bad angle to it. It gets down, and it ends up being a double.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners in the corners, nobody out. And next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. In to score from third. It's 1-1. Runner stops at third, and they're at the quarters with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been...
And a base hit on the line. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Outside, and that's ball one. Olsen on second. Riley on at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 2-1. Foul ball there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate and he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. He hit into a double play his first time up. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-0. And another ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Two on, one out. That misses the zone, and that's ball three.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Righty delivers, and that's ball four.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Golden opportunity right here. Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him, double play. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We played 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Tigers 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Zach McKinstry.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. One away here in the 5th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So digging in, Eduardo Valencia struck out swinging his first time. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen, and that quickly 2 away.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Caught looking his first time up.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. The Braves up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jared Kelnick. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. The 0-2. And that one almost hit him. Got him swinging, and now 1 away.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Charlie Morton. Bounce to the right. Keith tosses to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's Gio Urshela. And a pitch. And fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Right-hander kick steals. That one to first, and it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
No outs, runner at first. Mark Canha up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. On the ground, 2 ball. Arcia. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first in time. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Green, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. The Tigers down by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And ball 1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Tigers 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Down the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. The wind of the pitch. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Olsen now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And another ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in to end the inning. Braves go down quickly here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode. Going. We in go mode.
As the lefty gets to work. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that's down and away.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next, Colt Keith. And the first offering is not close. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and it gets down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One gone, runner at first. And next to him for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Good eye right there. Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
With the tying run on at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got it. 2 gone now.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Eduardo Valencia waiting to hit for Detroit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Eduardo Valencia. Outside low, ball 1.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you've got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Kicks and deals. That clips the corner. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. 2-2 game. This is Braves baseball on the show South. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Foley on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Javier Baez, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing third, batting up, number 28.
Michael Harris getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. First pitch misses. Tigers bullpen with some action. Joey Wentz appears to be getting loose. Chafin getting loose as well. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Up the middle. A sliding stop at short. To first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Man at first with 1 gone. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the air, right side. brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jared Kelnick, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And downstairs. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1
As he was
strike.
out front that time. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Braves strand 1. Score remains 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
New pitcher now, Pierce Johnson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Ball 1 there. Johnson fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pierce Johnson fires. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gio Urshela steps in. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down. Mark Canha will hit next. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And here it comes. Runner takes off, and that chance handled. Rolls across the diamond. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joey Wentz.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Marcell Ozuna.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And the pitch. Check swing. Went around. And that is strike one. The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. Fastball almost got him there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. Swinging, it's a strikeout. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Matzek.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounced up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Go ahead run on base. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Yeah, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1. At the belt and fires. Foul off down the right side. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here at the top of the ninth. Now snap throw to first, and they got him.
But when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, we just had a mental lapse.
Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 outs. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Back at Truist Park, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one misses. 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Chafin warming up as well. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Austin Riley digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. This one in the air. Gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder,
Michael Harris now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fought off foul.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Top of the 10th now, and it'll be a pinch hitter, Akil Baddoo.
A tough spot when you've been sitting on the bench all the way into extra innings, but
the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's second. That misses, and it's 1-1. Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2.
well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eduardo Bolin. New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Javi Baez digs in right side, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Bounce to third. Riley fires the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Andrew Chafin.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind it. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
As the lefty gets to work. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
On the ground, Keith tosses to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Winning run at third, 1 down. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Green settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out of the outfield to score that run and win this game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final outfield for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.